Dan, congratulations, the win tonight, but more so getting your 100th start in a Galaxy uniform. What does it mean to you to reach this milestone with this organization?
Yeah, actually, I had no idea. Just kind of checked Twitter and got told just now, actually. But it's pretty cool. It's special. To be able to say I played 100 games here for my hometown club is pretty awesome. So it's 100 to start and see how far we can go after that.
What were some of the adjustments that this team knew that you guys were going to have to make at the half, knowing that you were going to see a more dynamic attack from Portland in that second half with some of those substitutions?
Yeah, I mean, they changed their squad up, and we kind of knew at some point we'd see some of those guys that usually play. We just had to be ready, be aware of it. It was good we can get that goal early in the second half. We kind of knew they'd give those guys who are out there 15, 20 minutes to really get the game going and try to put some fresh legs in. So it was adjusting. They threw a lot of numbers up at the end of the game. Didn't make it easy for us, and I don't think we made it easy on ourselves, but to get out of here with 3 points is good.
Speaking of those 3 points, this team has picked up 9 over the past 7 days. I know you've talked about it a lot, but it really feels like this team has started to turn the page. And do you feel like this team has really raised the expectation now of where you guys need to play?
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to set a bar for us. I think a lot of us have been saying we just have to get back from Orlando and kind of start over, find our identity, and build from there. And I mean, we're not even close to a finished product yet, but we're picking up wins, we're picking up points, and that's what's needed in this league. And we're still building and progressing in how we want to play every day. Some games like this, you know, it's tough to travel same day and play midweek when you already had a tough game on the weekend. So, you know, it might not look pretty, but we got the job done, and it shows a lot of character that this team has. And that alone is something we can build off, even if we didn't play our best game.
We're going to move on now to a question from Adam Serrano. Adam, your line's unmuted.
Dan, congratulations on the win. You know, obviously, you kind of put the nail on the head right there, saying that, you know, it's been difficult, and maybe at the end it wasn't your best. Do you feel like that's just kind of the legs getting under you? Do you guys need to just get some rest in before you face off against LAFC on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, there's no excuses or anything, but there's no getting around. This schedule is going to be tough. You know, we're playing a lot of games in a short period. Flying in and out the same day. I think you're seeing it across the league. A lot of the away teams are struggling. And so for us, it wasn't easy. I think we played against probably 11 fresh guys. I don't know if many of those guys played on the weekend. So it was an uphill battle from the start. And, you know, I think we got off to a great start. Obviously, Evra opened his account, and that's awesome. He played well. But, yeah, just sometimes you got to come up to places like this and grind out a win. And you know, we showed character and did that tonight.
All right, we have time for one more question with Josh Gessman. Josh, your line's unmuted.
Hey, Dan, you know, you talked about the travel and how difficult that was, being the first time sort of flying in for a flight that's about 2 hours long and having to play a game that day. And I know you're about 2/3 of the way through the day. How has this traveling day been so far?
Yeah, it's the first one we've had. It's been a long day. I mean, we were up at like 8 this morning, getting ready to fly out. So it's been a long day. It feels a lot better to be sitting here with 3 points and a win. I'm sure I'd be feeling much worse if we didn't. So that always makes things a lot better. But it's going to be tough. I mean, it's a tough schedule coming up. It's tough to be doing this. I understand we have to, and the reasons we have to, and you know, it is what it is. But we just got to do what we got to do, and we'll see how we feel when we get back at 2, 3, 4 o'clock this morning.